There could absolutely be some truth to this. Did Christine Brown Woolley just file an injunction in the child support case with Kody Brown? I'm hoping she did, because this would just show it to Kody one more time, be like, look, this is what I'm not going to accept. Then if you're wondering, like me, a lot of you might not be court case savvy because you haven't been sued. And that's what it is. A lot of us have never had to go to court. We've never been sued. So a lot of these legal terms, we're over here like, do what now? So allegedly, Christine Brown Woolley has filed an injunction. What is an injunction, you might ask, when it has to do with a child support case? I did a little research and decided to discuss with all of you so we can learn together. Filing an injunction in child support typically refers to a court order, often called a restraining order or protective order, that restricts a parent's behavior towards the other parent or the child related to the financial support matters. It's a way to prevent actions that could negatively impact the child's well-being or the child support process, such as harassment, intimidation, or interference with financial obligations. What is an injunction? An injunction is a court order that either compels a person to do something or, more commonly, is this context, prohibits them from doing something. In child support cases, it's often used to ensure stability and compliance with court orders related to the financial support. And what it means by protection from harassment or intimidation. An injunction can prevent one parent from harassing, threatening, or intimidating the other parent, especially regarding child support payments. Ensuring compliance with support orders can prevent actions that interfere with the payment of child support, such as hiding assets or deliberately avoiding work to reduce income. That sounds very much like the case. I'm just saying, in my opinion. The injunction can also protect the child from negative impacts of parental conflict or actions related to child support. Temporary orders pending finalization. Now, in some cases, a temporary injunction can be issued while a final order is being determined, providing immediate protection of or restrictions. Now, if you want to know how a person files an injunction, they will need to petition the court outlining the reasons for the injunction and the specific actions you want the court to prohibit. You also have to provide evidence to support your claims, such as documentation, emails, or witness testimony. The court will likely schedule a hearing where both parties can present their case before a judge decides whether to grant the injunction. Consequences of violating an injunction can have serious consequences, including fines, legal fees, and even jail time, depending on the jurisdiction and the severity of the violation. Here's the jam. Christine has every right to do this, to file an injunction, because we all know how this dude is. He has showed us for 15 years who he is. He has neglected all of his kids except for the ones he has with Robyn. And it's disgusting. I'm pretty sure the judge could go and literally tune into any episode and see the mistreatment that Kody has placed among his ex-wives, his kids, the host of the show. I mean, the only thing that's going to change him is forcing him to take accountability and face the consequences for his own actions. The judge is the one that can hold him accountable. Absolutely. And that is the route Christine has took, because she sees, well, clearly ain't nothing else working. Now, look, I could see her filing this because he's over here piling up assets, and then for some weird reason, they're being put in trust. Yeah, remember, Christine lived with this dude for how long? 30 years. She knows him a lot better than we do. Oh, she knows the conniving and the sneaky ways. She knows the shadiness and the sketchiness. She knows the scams, in my opinion. She ain't falling for it. She's like, oh, hell no. If you can buy a $2.1 million home, you can pay your child support. And another thing for a lot of mothers out there, I'm just going to say this, okay? I'm just about to get real and relatable with y'all for a minute, okay? Because I see y'all and I feel y'all. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes it is one of the hardest things to accept. And I'm not going to get emotional. Lord have mercy. This is hitting me hard. But I'm going to tell you something I feel about this situation. We cannot help how these people treat our kids. As a mother, we're mama bears. We want to and going to protect our babies at all costs against whoever. We would go to war. Okay? Now, when somebody that created your child turns their back on your child, boy, that right there will make a mama bear furious. That will make her roar. that will make her beat her chest. And it happens so many times to so many women out there. I feel for Christine right now. Just remember, you can't control other people. You can control yourself and your actions. Kudos to Christine for holding his feet to the fire, because in my opinion, that's what's going on right now. My hopes are that Christine takes Kody to the cleaners and he has to put his Mercedes up for sale. I hope he has to sell that mansion he just bought for Robyn. I hope he has to sell a lot of stuff. I hope he loses his gig on Sister Wives too. I hope he has to get a real job. We'll love to know what y'all think. Don't forget to like and share the tea. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I have so much more on the way. You don't want to miss it. I promise you that. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below. Oh, before I forget, you can also come hang out with me on my second channel. I have a vlog channel called Southern Adventures. It is linked in the description of every video. So come hang out with us. I promise you'll be glad you did.